Most people spend their lives watching other people, comparing, competing, complaining, wondering why someone else is ahead. But here's the truth. As long as your eyes are on everyone else, you cannot clearly see your own path. Success begins the moment you stop comparing and start improving. Success is predictable. It's not luck and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. Now, ask yourself a simple question. How much time do you spend thinking about other people's lives compared to your own? Other people's opinions, other people's achievements, other people's mistakes, other people's success. Imagine if you invested that same energy into becoming better, reading one more book, learning one more skill, building one more healthy habit. Your life would begin to change because growth requires attention, and attention is limited. Every minute you spend comparing yourself is a minute you could have spent improving yourself. The world will always give you distractions. There will always be someone richer, someone smarter, someone faster, someone more experienced. If you keep measuring your life against theirs, you will never appreciate your own progress. The only person you truly need to compete with is the person you were yesterday. Become a little wiser, a little stronger, a little more disciplined. That is how extraordinary lives are built. For things to change, you have to change. Notice something important. You cannot control what other people think. You cannot control what they say. You cannot control what they do. But you can control your attitude, your effort, your habits, your decisions. And those are the things that shape your future. Too many people waste years trying to change the world before changing themselves. But real influence begins within. When you become disciplined, people notice. When you become consistent, results appear. When you become dependable, opportunities follow. Not because you chased attention, but because you focused on becoming valuable. Remember this. The tree doesn't compare itself to the trees around it. It simply keeps growing, season after season, root by root, branch by branch. And one day, it stands tall because it focused on growth, not comparison. We're going to explore why focusing on yourself is one of the most powerful decisions you can make. How to stop comparing, how to build yourself every day, how to protect your peace, and how to become the person your future deserves. Because the life you've been hoping for will never come from watching someone else's journey. It will come from building your own. Focus on your growth. Focus on your habits. Focus on your purpose. Because when you become better, your life becomes better. The greatest competition you will ever face is not with someone else. It is with the person you were yesterday. Think about that. So many people spend their lives looking sideways, watching other people, comparing careers, comparing income, comparing success, comparing lifestyles. And while they are watching everyone else, their own dreams stand still. Comparison is one of the fastest ways to lose your peace. It steals your confidence. It steals your focus. And eventually, it steals your future. Because every minute you spend measuring your life against someone else's is a minute you are not investing in becoming better. Success is predictable. It's not luck and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. Now understand something important. You were not created to live someone else's life. You were not given someone else's gifts. You were not given someone else's journey. Your path is unique. Your challenges are unique. Your opportunities are unique. So why compare? Imagine a farmer planting two different seeds. One grows into a mighty oak. The other becomes a beautiful apple tree. Would it make sense for the apple tree to feel like a failure because it didn't become an oak? Of course not. Each one has its own purpose, its own season, its own timing. Life works the same way. Your growth cannot be measured by someone else's timeline. Some people succeed early. Some succeed later. Some discover their purpose after years of searching. But every meaningful journey begins with the same decision: to stop looking at everyone else and start working on yourself. For things to change, you have to change. Now think about what comparison really does. It convinces you that you are behind. It makes you forget how far you have already come. It causes you to overlook your own progress. Instead of celebrating your improvements, you become discouraged by someone else's achievements. That is a dangerous habit because discouragement leads to hesitation. Hesitation leads to inaction. And inaction keeps you exactly where you are. Now imagine replacing comparison with commitment. Instead of asking, why are they ahead of me? Ask, how can I become better today? Instead of feeling jealous, become inspired. Instead of complaining, start improving. Instead of watching others grow, focus on your own growth. Because every hour spent developing yourself will always produce a greater return than an hour spent comparing yourself. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. That is where real success begins. Not in trying to beat someone else, but in becoming the best version of yourself. Read one more chapter. Learn one more skill. Practice one more hour. Take one more step. Small improvements, repeated daily. That is how extraordinary lives are built. Remember this. Someone will always have more money, more experience, more recognition, but no one can become the best version of you. That responsibility belongs only to you. So stop comparing. Stop competing with everyone else. Compete with your yesterday. Improve a little every day. Grow a little every day. Think a little better every day. Because the person you are becoming is far more important than the person you are trying to impress. Your greatest investment is not in outperforming others. It is in improving yourself. Focus on your journey. Trust your timing. Stay disciplined. Keep growing. And one day, the life you once admired in others will become the life you have built for yourself. Focus on yourself. Grow every day. And let your progress speak louder than your comparisons. The moment you stop comparing yourself to others is the moment your real growth begins. Think about that. One of the greatest distractions in life is looking at someone else's journey, their success, their possessions, their opportunities, their progress. And while you're watching them, your own dreams are waiting. The truth is, you cannot build your future by studying someone else's life. You build your future by improving your own. Work harder on yourself than you do on anything else. That is where real power begins. Focus on your character, your habits, your discipline, your attitude, because those are the things you can control. You cannot control the economy. You cannot control other people's opinions. You cannot control someone else's success, but you can control your effort, your learning, your decisions, your daily actions, and that is enough to change your life. Many people waste years competing with others, trying to prove something, trying to impress someone, trying to keep up. But success is not a competition. It is a process of becoming wiser, becoming stronger, becoming more disciplined. Every day you invest in yourself, you become more valuable. Read another chapter, learn another skill, improve one habit, keep one promise to yourself. Those small investments compound over time. Success is a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Now ask yourself a simple question. Who am I becoming? Not, what is everyone else doing? Because the quality of your future depends on the quality of the person you become. The more you grow, the more opportunities you attract. The more disciplined you become, the more confident you become. The more focused you are, the less distracted you become by things that do not matter. Think about a tree. It does not compare its height to the tree beside it. It simply grows. Day after day, season after season, its only responsibility is to become the strongest version of itself. You should do the same. Stop measuring your progress against someone else's timeline. Your journey is unique. Your purpose is unique. Your potential is unique. Protect your energy. Protect your attention. Protect your peace. Because every minute spent comparing is a minute stolen from improving. Don't wish you had someone else's life. Build a life that reflects your own best potential. Focus on your goals. Focus on your growth. Focus on your daily disciplines. Because when you become better, your life becomes better. Not overnight, not by accident, but through consistent effort, through intentional growth, through unwavering focus. One day, people will notice your success. They will admire your confidence, your discipline, your achievements, but they won't see the thousands of quiet moments when you chose to focus on yourself instead of comparing yourself to others. That is where greatness is built. Focus on yourself. Grow every day. Become your best. Because when you improve yourself, everything around you begins to improve as well. The greatest investment you will ever make is the investment you make in yourself. Think about that. Most people spend their lives investing in everything else. They invest in possessions. They invest in entertainment. They invest in pleasing other people. But they forget to invest in the one asset that determines everything else. Themselves. Because wherever you go, you take yourself with you. If you become more valuable, your life becomes more valuable. If you become wiser, your decisions become wiser. If you become stronger, your challenges become smaller. For things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. That is where transformation begins. Not by wishing for better opportunities, but by becoming a better person. Now ask yourself, how much time do you spend improving yourself each day? Do you read something that stretches your mind? Do you learn a new skill? Do you reflect on your mistakes? Do you challenge yourself to grow? Or do you simply repeat yesterday? Because growth is never automatic. It is intentional. Every book you read expands your thinking. Every lesson you learn increases your value. Every disciplined habit builds your future. And the beautiful part is this: no one can take those investments away from you. Money can disappear. Possessions can be lost. Circumstances can change. But the knowledge you gain, the discipline you develop, the character you build, those stay with you forever. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Think about a tree. It does not become tall overnight. Every day, its roots grow deeper. Its branches grow stronger. Quietly, patiently, consistently, your life grows the same way. Every day, you improve yourself. You strengthen your foundation. And when the storms of life arrive, you will not break easily because you prepared yourself. Now understand something important. Personal growth is not about competing with others. It is about becoming better than you were yesterday. One more page, one more lesson, one more disciplined decision. Small improvements, repeated every day. That is how extraordinary lives are built. Many people wait until they feel inspired. Successful people do not wait. They learn every day. They practice every day. They improve every day because they understand that success is not an event. It is a habit. Success is a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Now imagine investing in yourself for 1 year, reading daily, learning consistently, improving your mindset, strengthening your discipline. Would you become a different person? Absolutely. And a different person creates different results. That is why your future depends less on what you have and more on who you become. So stop waiting for life to change. Become the change. Feed your mind with wisdom. Strengthen your character. Develop valuable skills. Protect your habits. Because every day you invest in yourself, you are building a future that no one can take away. The more you learn, the more you earn, not just financially, but in every area of life. Remember this: your greatest project is not your business, not your career, not your possessions. Your greatest project is you. Invest in your mind. Invest in your character. Invest in your future. Because the best investment you will ever make is the one you make in yourself. Your future is shaped by what you protect every single day. Think about that. Most people believe success is about doing more. More work, more projects, more commitments. But often, success is about protecting what matters most. Your time, your energy, your focus. Because these are your greatest assets. Once a day is gone, you cannot buy it back. Once your energy is wasted, you cannot use it to build your dreams. Once your focus is scattered, your progress slows down. Where your attention goes, your life follows. Now ask yourself, who is controlling your attention? Your goals or your distractions? Too many people spend their best hours watching other people build their dreams, scrolling endlessly, comparing themselves, reacting to every notification, listening to every opinion. And at the end of the day, they wonder why nothing has changed. It is because success requires concentration. You cannot create an extraordinary life with ordinary focus. Every great achievement is built by someone who learned to say one powerful word. No. No to distractions. No to unnecessary drama. No to habits that steal time. No to people who drain their energy. Because every yes to something unimportant is a no to something meaningful. You must learn to guard your priorities. Now understand this. Not everyone deserves access to your time. Not every opportunity deserves your attention. Not every conversation deserves your energy. Successful people choose carefully. They know that energy is limited, so they invest it wisely. They spend it learning, growing, building, improving, not complaining, not arguing, not worrying about things they cannot control, because they understand. Focus is a decision. Every morning you choose what deserves your attention. Choose your purpose. Choose your goals. Choose your growth. And let everything else become background noise. Success is a few simple disciplines practiced every day. One of those disciplines is protecting your focus. There will always be distractions. There will always be excuses. There will always be people trying to pull you away from your purpose. Stay focused anyway, because your future depends on what you consistently give your attention to. 5 years from now, people will see your success. They will not see the distractions you ignored, the invitations you declined, the sacrifices you quietly made. But those decisions will have made all the difference. So starting today, protect your mornings, protect your mind, protect your habits, protect your peace, because every minute you save can become an investment in your future. Every ounce of energy you protect can become progress toward your dreams. Every moment of focused effort brings you one step closer to the life you truly want. Guard your time, protect your energy, master your focus, because the life you dream about will be built by what you choose to protect today. The greatest project you will ever work on is yourself. Think about that. Most people spend their lives chasing success, running after it, searching for it, waiting for it. But what if success isn't something you chase? What if it is something you attract? By becoming the right person, that changes everything. Because success follows value. It follows discipline. It follows growth. For things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. Now understand something important. When you become obsessed with improving yourself, your life begins to improve. When your knowledge grows, your opportunities grow. When your discipline grows, your confidence grows. When your character grows, your influence grows. Everything starts with you, not the economy, not your circumstances, not other people. You. Too many people spend years watching others succeed. They compare, they complain, they compete. Meanwhile, successful people are doing something different. They are working on themselves, reading books, learning new skills, building better habits, developing stronger character, because they understand one simple truth. The more valuable you become, the more valuable your life becomes. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Think about a magnet. A weak magnet attracts very little. A strong magnet attracts much more. Your personal growth works the same way. As you become stronger, more disciplined, more knowledgeable, more dependable, you naturally attract better opportunities, better relationships, better business, better results. Not because you chase them desperately, but because you became the kind of person they are attracted to. Now listen carefully. Growth is never wasted. Every page you read makes you wiser. Every challenge you overcome makes you stronger. Every promise you keep to yourself builds your confidence. Those investments may not pay you today, but they will pay you for the rest of your life. Now imagine spending the next year focused on becoming better. Not better than someone else. Better than yesterday's version of yourself. Imagine reading every day, learning every day, improving every day, showing up every day. Would your future look different? Of course it would, because growth compounds, just like money earns interest. Personal development earns opportunity. Small improvements, repeated consistently, lead to extraordinary transformation. Success is a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Never underestimate small progress. One better habit, one better decision, one better day. They seem insignificant until they become your lifestyle. Now ask yourself, who are you becoming? Are you becoming more disciplined, or more distracted, more focused, or more comfortable, more committed, or more complacent? Because the person you become determines the life you create. Success is not looking for perfection. It is looking for preparation. And every day you work on yourself, you are preparing for opportunities you cannot yet see. One day, people will say, you were lucky, but they will never see the mornings you studied, the evenings you practiced, the habits you built, the sacrifices you made. They will only see the reward. You will know the truth. Success didn't suddenly find you. It found the person you worked so hard to become. Become more valuable, and your life becomes more valuable. So stop chasing success. Chase growth. Chase wisdom. Chase discipline. Chase excellence. Because when you become the right person, success has a remarkable way of finding you. Focus on yourself. Grow every day. Become your best. And one day, success will be looking for you. The greatest investment you will ever make is not in the stock market. It is in yourself. Think about that. We have talked about focus, not on other people, not on their opinions, not on their success, but on you. Because your life changes the moment you stop comparing and start improving. You cannot control what others do. You cannot control what others think. You cannot control how fast someone else succeeds. But you can control your attitude, your habits, your discipline, your daily choices. And that is where your power lives. Success is predictable. It's not luck, and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. Every day you spend focusing on yourself, you become stronger, wiser, more disciplined, more valuable. Little by little, you begin to outgrow the person you used to be. Don't waste your energy trying to impress everyone. Use that energy to improve yourself. Read more, learn more, grow more, serve more, become more. Because when you become better, your life